Welcome. Today we would be discussing what are your important topics for upcoming NET psychology preparation. So our class is dedicated specifically for psychology students, how to prepare for your coming NET which is about to be held after 2 months. What are the important topics from which questions are expected? So here we have the complete list of video tutorials that we have covered, and this list of video tutorial has around 100 hours of lectures. What we would be focusing today is some of the most important topics from psychology that could be asked for 2023. Now previously there were questions related to the perspectives of psychology in 2022. So we believe this year rationalism is a extremely important topic that you must cover. Similarly, Avidya Vidya and internal yoga along with Sufism becomes an important topic this time. There were questions regarding Bhagavad Gita last time, so again this topic becomes important. The research doxology again is an extremely important topic. Coming on to the academic psychology in India, the historical perspective becomes important. The major institutions where psychology labs first started, the first initial journals, the first pioneer psychologists, the details of those have been discussed under this lecture. So this lecture becomes important for this year. The next is under methods of research. We say when we conduct a psychological test, we focus on three things. Whether the test is valid, that means it is meant for those who are actually to whom actually the same concept is being tested. For example, if I say the test is of intelligence, that means the question should pertain related to the IQ testing. So that is validity. Usability, that means a person must be familiar with the language of it. And the reliability, that means if I am doing the test right now and after 4 months, 6 months, my result should not vary broadly. So those are the things that we must take into account. Then projective techniques. Under projective techniques, specifically for personality testing, all the projective techniques, for example, Rorschach blot, a very important question. From the section on psychophysics, absolute threshold and difference threshold is an important question that you must take into account. Then what is randomized block design? The various types of experimental designs are important. Under hypothesis, the errors in hypothesis, extremely important. What is the types of errors, the alpha and the beta errors, and then critical value, identifying and understanding the critical value. So with very simple basics, we have covered these topics which are extremely important for you to understand. Then sampling. Another important topic is types of sampling. Purposive sampling, quota sampling, probability sampling, non-probability sampling. So those questions related to sampling, types of sampling and non-sampling errors, extremely important. As we go forward, if you have any questions, please post those in the comment section. We'll be happy to address those. Then when it comes to statistics, consider that at least one of the comprehension passages would pertain to topic of statistics or biopsychology, either of the two topics. Usually that's the pattern. Now when it comes to statistics section, factor analysis, principal component analysis, rotation, orthogonal rotation, some of the extremely important topics which have been covered in this class. So if I go down here, the factor analysis, comparison with principal component analysis and multidimensional scaling, again a very important topic. Non-parametric tests were asked in 2020, Mann-Whitney U test, Wilkinson-Ransom test, so it could be a match list question where this is available. Yes, so we do have the complete material for it on the same link. If you go onto the Doorstep Tutor UGC psychology page, you would find the complete material. You can get the material either as books which are sent to your home. There is a link for that, or you can also go for the online material, either of that, which depends on when you are appearing for the examination. Shahid, I hope your query is clear. and these are the videos that we have covered. So on the same page you would have the complete video tutorial. So if you want to go through the videos, you can actually go through them, and in the bracket is the time duration for each video which is written. So you can simply check out which video is how long and cover those topics accordingly. The most important topics I am citing out for 2023 examination this time. Clear? Now, coming on to some other important topics, one question either from Piaget's theory, Kohlberg's theory or Erikson theory asked every time. So cover this topic very carefully. Coming on to one very important topic and experiment is Zuckerman's sensation seeking experiment. Extremely important topic. Probably there was a question, I believe in 2020 or 2019, and this topic again becomes important. Selective perception and theories of perception, another very important topic. Coming on next, the basic general psychology topics which relate to learning, memory, forgetting, attitude. So these topics and the theories related to those are covered. Then those would be taken into account and covered in totality. So that's how you can cover that. Okay. Now the next important thing that you need to understand is the various aspects that you need to cover. There is another important concept that you must cover here. Okay, so Shahid, I have actually taken this into account, and that's how I am taking this here. So Shahid, you requested this book for psychology. The link for the book has been given here. Then coming on to the memory model, the sensory and the long-term, short-term memory, extremely important topic. So cover that carefully. Coming on next is the Pulchik's emotional wheel. Upcoming topic can be asked from the section on management. Adler's social urge theory, Maslow's theory, Herzberg's theory, Taylor's theory, ERG theory, and some other theories which are given here. All of these, theory X and Y, extremely important. Levin's field theory, again an important topic. Emotional intelligence you must cover. Saurabh, yes, clinical psychology is again covered here. Let me come down. We'll be moving to clinical psychology as well. So Freud's concept of psychoanalysis, psychosexual development, Neo-Freud theory by Horney, Jung, Erikson, Elder are some of the theories. Then linguistics, language concepts. Going next, we'll be starting here with what Saurabh has for. This is related to clinical psychology. So well-being, post-traumatic growth, the various disorders, the psychosomatic and the psychological disorders, phobia, OCD, neurasthenia, psychosis, so paranoia, mood disorders, all of those have been covered. Then under the clinical psychology itself, Saurabh, there are topics which pertain to therapies. So psychological therapies, psychoanalytical therapies, cognitive therapies become important. Then the recent ones, the recent developments are extremely important, which include transactional analysis, dialectical behavior, family therapy. So these are new additions to the syllabus, and those must be extremely important. That's extremely important. Then coming on to sleep theories and sleep disorders. Sleep theories, the type of waves in the sleep. Okay, that would be falling under the timings and the types of sleep. This 28-minute video is extremely important. The next topic pertains to the basics of management. What is selection, training, recruitment, development, marketing? What is participative management? Ergonomics, stress, again an important topic. Shahid, thanks a lot. You have covered the other videos from paper 1 and other topics. Thanks a lot. Gautam, definitely will be covering more content related to psychology. So this course is actually, this outline that I am trying to discuss would give you an idea about the concepts that you must be familiar with, which are extremely important for your examination perspective. Yes, Saurabh Mukherjee, yes, some of the medicines, the very basics, you must remember the names. We have covered those under the opiates and the classification of the opiates. Then is the section on counseling, educational counseling, vocational counseling, the theories related to intergroup relations, extremely important topic, must cover this time. This has been a new addition to your syllabus under 2019 revision, so becomes extremely important. Going next is some of the concepts related to disadvantaged groups and deprivations. So beggary, drug addiction, juvenile delinquency, crime. Now these are theoretical topics but have been part of your revised syllabus, so cover those carefully. Terrorism, gender psychology, again new developments in the syllabus, where you have also the mention for the self-fulfilling prophecies, the cyberbullying, the digital learning, and so on. So those are some of the applied psychological topics, I could say, which are not that important, but yes, these topics that we have covered here are extremely important, must to be covered topics, and there is no reason that you don't cover these topics. Specifically, for example, theories of attitude change, a very important topic that must be covered. Similarly, under learning, I probably missed because I was focusing on something else. We have focused on some of the concepts where we have talked about important terms. So this important researches, this becomes an important topic for you. Seligman's explanatory styles, discrimination learning, again a very important topic. Now, once you have done all this, there are around 7,000 questions in our question bank which are there. That you must practice for psychology, and if you have covered and practiced all those questions, there is no reason you would fall short of your JRF, and that's what we expect. So that was for today. I believe this session was useful for you, and definitely many of the sample, like if any of these topics you want to see how the content is or what the content is, you can simply click here and go on to the video. Okay, so you would have a 1.5 minute video which would be available as a demo video. You can go through it, and that would give you a brief idea about what topics and what details have been covered here. Okay, also there is an option to mark important, and as you read you can actually add the bookmarks. If you have any questions, you can simply click here and contact doorstep tutor. Your query would be directly reaching us from the same video, so we would be better able to address your questions and doubts promptly, and that's how you can actually, while you are studying, you can be regularly connected with us. Similarly is the course here for paper 1, where some of the topics which are very applicative have been covered. For example, John Henry effect, Simpson's paradox, the recent questions related to Hitvabas and Web 3.0 which were asked in 2021 examination. So those have been covered. So this is about your net preparation. We'll be meeting soon, and definitely many interesting videos related to psychology would be coming onto the channel, the NCERT coverage as well. But believe NCERT in itself for 11th-12th is not sufficient. Since this is a master's level examination, you have to go into detail. A lot of students ask whether NCERT would be sufficient. Absolutely no. So that is the minimum requirement that you must cover as you proceed with this preparation. Wish you very good luck and stay tuned. If you have any questions, any doubts, feel free to connect back to me anytime on the number which is available here, that is 999-800-8851. I'll be happy to resolve your queries, and our team would be there to assist you for any technical requirements as well. Wish you very good luck. Have a wonderful day ahead.